Your child's phone just lit up, and you have zero idea what it is. That quiet moment of not knowing is exactly where the disconnect between you and your child starts to grow, whether you realize it or not. Most parents think locking down a device means just downloading an app and turning it on, but that common advice actually gets it completely backwards. By the end of this, you will know exactly how to set up the right digital boundaries on their phone, and it is going to be so much calmer than you fear. Let us be honest for a second. The moment you decide you need to put a parental control app on your child's device, a little voice in your head starts whispering that you are being too strict. You picture the eye roll, the heavy sigh, the slammed bedroom door. We have all been there. You love your kid, you want them to have freedom, but you also know the digital world out there is not designed with their developing brains in mind. So, you take the leap. You decide to install the app. But here is where almost everyone stumbles right out of the gate. They treat the installation like it is just another piece of software, like downloading a new game or a weather app. But that is only part of the story. The way you install this, and specifically the permissions you grant in the first 3 minutes, dictates whether this tool will actually protect your child, or whether it will just give you a false sense of security while your kid figures out how to bypass it in 10 seconds. Picture this. You download the app on your phone, and you send the link to your child's device. They tap install. It looks fine. The icon pops up on their home screen. You feel a wave of relief. But then, a week later, you notice they're on their phone until midnight, or they are watching videos you specifically said were off limits. What happened? The app failed them. Why? Because during that initial setup, the app asked for a very specific, slightly intimidating permission. Usually, it is called accessibility, or device administration, or usage access. And human nature being what it is, when we see a screen full of technical warnings, we just want to click allow or skip and get it over with. But if you do not grant that deep-level permission, the app is basically just a suggestion. It cannot run in the background. It cannot prevent the child from simply deleting it when you are not looking. So, when you are walking through this setup together, pause right at the permission screen. Explain to your child, calmly, that this specific permission is what keeps the safety net intact. It is the difference between a screen door and a locked front door. You want the locked front door. Take the extra 2 minutes to ensure every single toggle for device administration and background usage is switched on. Now here is where it gets interesting. The app is installed, the deep permissions are granted, and you are staring at the main dashboard. This is the control center. And looking at all these sliders, timers, and categories can feel incredibly overwhelming. You might feel the urge to just lock everything down completely. But there was one real problem with that approach. If you lock everything down, you create a pressure cooker. Kids are incredibly resilient, but they're also incredibly creative when they feel trapped. If this is helping you navigate the messy reality of raising kids in a digital world, subscribing is the easiest way to keep these practical, no-nonsense parenting ideas coming your way, because the apps and the algorithms change fast, and you do not want to be caught off guard. Let us talk about the most common battleground, screen time. Most parents set a hard daily limit, for hours a day, and then the phone locks. It sounds logical, but think about what happens at hour 3 and 55 minutes. Your child is in the middle of a multiplayer game with their friends, or they are finishing a crucial level, or they are just deeply engaged in a creative project. The screen goes black. The app says time is up. What happens next? Meltdown. Anger. They feel punished, even if they knew the rule. The part most parents miss is the difference between a hard daily limit and scheduled downtime. Instead of just setting a total time cap, use the scheduling feature. Set the device to automatically lock down during homework hours, during dinner, and most importantly, starting at 9 at night. This removes the app from being the bad guy. The phone just quietly goes to sleep because it is bedtime. It is a family rule, not a digital punishment. For the actual daily time limit, use the app limits feature instead. Let them manage their 4 hours. If they blow it all on social media by 3 in the afternoon, that is a natural consequence they can learn from, rather than a sudden, jarring lockout that ruins your evening. If you are nodding your head right now because the screen time battles in your house are exhausting, I want to make this a little easier for you. I put together a free sample chapter of my Parenting in the Digital Age guide, and it breaks down exactly how to transition from fighting about screens to actually teaching kids self-regulation. You can grab that free chapter linked right below in the description. It is a game changer for keeping the peace at home. Now, let us move to the content side of things. Setting up web filters. This is where a lot of parents accidentally block the exact things their kids need for school, while leaving the actual dangerous stuff wide open. The default settings on almost any parental control app use a broad blacklist. They block adult content, violence, gambling. That is great, but it is not enough. The internet moves too fast for blacklists to catch everything. What you actually want to do is switch the browser settings to a whitelist mode for younger kids, or at least use the custom category blocking for older ones. Imagine your teenager needs to research a historical event for a paper, and the app blocks the search engine because it flagged a single inappropriate word on the page. Suddenly, they are frustrated, they come to you, and the trust is strained. Go into the web filtering section and look for the custom categories. Block the high-risk categories like dating, weapons, and explicit content. But leave educational sites, news, and search engines open. And here is a pro tip that saves so many headaches. Use the Safe Search Enforcement toggle. This forces the browser to use strict safe search, no matter what your child tries to change it to in the settings. It is a quiet, invisible layer of protection that catches a massive amount of accidental exposure. But that is only part of the story when it comes to app restrictions. You need to look at the individual app controls. Do not just block apps, manage how they behave. For example, social media apps are usually the biggest time sinks. Instead of blocking Instagram or TikTok entirely, which usually just drives the behavior underground, use the app-specific time limits. Give them 30 minutes a day. When the 30 minutes is up, the app icon literally grays out on their screen. They can see it, but they cannot tap it. This is brilliant because it breaks the unconscious habit of mindlessly tapping the icon every time they pick up the phone. They have to make a conscious choice to wait until the timer resets. And for games, set them to only be accessible on weekends or only after homework time is logged. You are not just restricting, you are teaching them the rhythm of a balanced life. Now, what happened next surprised even me the first time I set this up for my own kids. I thought I had everything locked down perfectly. But kids talk. They share tricks on the playground and on Discord. They figure out how to boot the phone in safe mode to disable the app, or they find a workaround to factory reset the device. This is why the anti-tamper settings are non-negotiable. Deep in the settings menu, there is usually an option to prevent uninstallation and another to require a password for any new app downloads from the App Store. Turn these on. Link it to your own email or phone number so that if they try to download a new game, it sends a request to your device first. You hold the keys. And while you're in the settings, take 2 minutes to set up the location tracking and the safe zones. I know location tracking sounds like spying. Reframe it. You are not tracking them to catch them doing something wrong. You are tracking them so that when they walk off the school bus or when they arrive at soccer practice, you get a quiet little ping on your phone. You do not have to text them to ask if they are there. They get to just be kids, and you get to have peace of mind. Set up a geofence around your home, their school, and a friend's house. When they leave those zones, you get an alert. It is a digital leash that gives them physical freedom. So, the app is installed. The deep permissions are granted. The screen time is scheduled, the web filters are customized, the app limits are set, and the anti-tamper is locked down. You have done the technical work. But the most important step is the one that does not involve the phone at all. It is the conversation. Most parents set up the app in secret, or they just hand the phone back and say they put a tracker on it and tell them not to do anything stupid. Think about what would happen if you did that. They would feel betrayed. They would feel untrusted. Instead, sit down with them. Tell them exactly what you set up and, more importantly, tell them why. Say that you love them too much to let an algorithm design their brain. You love them too much to let them stay up until 2 in the morning scrolling. This app is not here to punish them. It is here to help you both. It takes the pressure off you from having to nag them, and it gives them a clear boundary so they know exactly when they are done for the day. And tell them this, As they get older, as they show you they can manage their time and make good choices, you will loosen these restrictions. You will adjust the timers. You will open up the web filters. The goal of this app is not to control them forever. The goal is to train them until they do not need it anymore. When you frame it that way, the dynamic completely shifts. It goes from a warden and a prisoner to a coach and an athlete. And they will push back. They will test the boundaries. They will ask you to increase their daily limit by just 10 minutes. They will ask why a specific educational website is blocked. This is where you have to hold the line, but with empathy. Do not get angry. Just point to the app. Tell them you understand they want more time, but the schedule is set for a reason. Let us look at the dashboard together. Show them their own data. When a kid sees a pie chart showing they spent 6 hours on short videos and 0 minutes on creative apps, it is a powerful mirror. It is not you judging them. It is just the data reflecting their choices back to them. That objective feedback is so much more effective than a lecture. Setting up these digital boundaries is not a one-and-done task. It is an ongoing conversation. The digital world is going to keep changing. New apps will launch, new tricks will be invented, and your child will keep growing. Your setup needs to grow with them. Check in on the dashboard once a week. Tweak the settings. Talk about what is working and what is not. You are doing a hard, incredibly important job. You are raising a human being in a world that has never existed before, and you are doing it without a manual. But you are not doing it alone, and every small boundary you set today is building their resilience for tomorrow. What is the one screen time rule that actually works in your home, or the one that is currently driving you crazy? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and I would genuinely love to hear how your family is navigating this. Take a deep breath, trust your instincts, and remember that your connection with your child will always be stronger than any app.